Let's go back to G1 Transformers. Well, specifically Japanese exclusive Transformers. This is a quick look at G1 Star Saber. I will come right out and confess something. For die-hard Transformers fans, I am not well versed enough in this toy or the mythology or the story behind this character enough to be doing this video, but here we are. We're doing this video because I was lucky enough to get my hands on the toy, and once upon a time I did have for a short while the masterpiece Star Saber, and I bought that out of morbid curiosity because the character looked interesting, but I had no frame of reference, didn't know anything about him. But as a vintage pop culture and toy collector who loves Transformers, the toy rendition of the Autobot leader after the American cartoon, Star Saber was the leader of the Autobots in Transformers Victory, which I have not seen, but that by itself is enough to warrant me picking this up and making this video. At least I think it is. It is not in the best of shape, but at least I do have the original box that this guy came in. There were two releases, two versions of this guy. I think this box means that he is the second release of Star Saber. And there is a lot going on with the toy. As you can see, it's a big, complicated space jet, and it has different components. The main component here, which I want to say Target Master or Headmaster, but no, this is a Brain Master. This is Saber. And the gimmick, which is totally new to us American Transformers fans, is, well, we'll see it in action, and then this component is actually two big pieces in one. This front piece is, let me get this opened. This front piece is called the Transector, I believe, and the big back piece is called the V-Star. The jet by itself is very, very nice. Very, very brightly colored. Chunky, bright colored G1 goodness. It does have the landing gear, and the cockpit does open sideways, but it opens, and you can fit Saber in there. And the V-Star here, I don't really know what you would call it on its own. I think they call it like a battle station or battle platform or something, but it also does, I think it is meant to fly on its own. Mine, unfortunately, has the gun on this side broken off, but to me, it's hardly noticeable. Underneath here, there are wheels, and these are the front wheels do unfold. I have Star Saber's gun pegged in right up there. I know this is terrible, but I don't have the actual sword, the actual saber for Star Saber. And to find a vintage one is crazy expensive, so I'm looking into getting a repro one as soon as possible. Here is Saber. Well, I think this is still called Saber, just in his sort of like beefed up robot mode. The nose of the jet does become sort of like a shield, and it also will house the blade once I get it for the sword. Okay. Come on. So he is big and impressive, and I wish we had gotten this guy stateside. Besides one of these little guns being broken off and of course missing the sword, the other issue with mine, which I've heard is a chronic issue with these guys, is that the battle armor mask, when it comes down, for a lot of them it doesn't stay down after all these years. If there are any Transformers collectors out there that know of an easy fix for that, please let me know. Just based on scale and everything he's got going on for him, and of course the that face design, if I hadn't read that he was an Autobot leader, I would have thought that anyway. I'll just hold it down. And that's a quick look at G1 Star Saber, Japanese exclusive Transformer released in 1989.